Just waiting on you guys. We got two people in the room. What's up, Lori? Jason. Scratch Queen. Jersey Girl. Tully. Good afternoon. Yeah, it is, let's see, 10:30. What's up, everybody? Got a couple people in here. I just needed to chill for a little bit. My dog got skunked, so I just spent the last however long cleaning him up. So I figured I'd come talk to you guys and relax for a little bit. Congrats, Lucas. Yeah, back in Texas. Scratch Queen, very, very stinky business. What's up, Victor? Roy, I think I'm gonna be in Denver December, January, or February. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up at the casino up there. It's not really Denver. Lady Luck and Isle. Forgot what city they're in. Blackhawk, I think. Congrats, Scratch Queen. What's up to everybody? Hillbilly, West Virginia. I'm sure I have. I just don't remember. Nicole, Cali was interesting. I was only there for 8 hours. So I flew there at like 7:30 in the morning, rented a car almost like mine, not quite as nice, but it worked. So I got a Tahoe, drove to the literally 1.1 mile, drove to the gas station, scratched off for 3 hours, and then scratched off across the street for 3 hours, dropped the car off, hopped on a jet, and came home and made dinner. Or ate dinner, rather. What's up, Dennis? Hey, by the way, if you're here, then I'll fill you in. The Christmas coins are out. The pre-sales on the Christmas coins. I haven't told anybody on YouTube yet. But we've sold over a quarter of them on Snapchat already. So, Rigo, we made 8 videos. Well, rather, I did in California. Shout out to the Bronx, BX. I'm so tired. I've been up since 4:45 this morning. So, it's been a long day. Gonna be up again at 7:30 tomorrow. Greg Mogeson, yes, on the coins, email me, arbreaks@gmail.com. Or go to arplatinum.com and click the PayPal button that says donate to the channel. It all goes to the same place, so you could donate there and do the same thing. Victor, you're gonna have to wait and see. You're gonna have to wait and see. Relic Digger, right now, shoot me an email, arbreaks@gmail.com. I'll send you a picture of the coin. It's pretty cool. So, Nicole, JR, he was asleep by the time I got back. He didn't even notice. Yeah, Cali was fun. What did you guys think of so far through one round of chasing? By the way, the first round was, what, $155 in tickets? The second round is like $250. So, and then tomorrow's video is up on my second channel, AR Platinum Slots. So if you haven't gone and checked that out yet, then go check out AR Platinum Slots. You can see tomorrow's video. And then tomorrow I'm going to put up the next day's video, so you can watch that a day early if you like. So, yeah, California dreaming was rough. Jerome Leos. Yeah, I used to live out in Universal City, man. So the rental car is minty fresh, and it was dirty as hail when I dropped it off, full of scratcher dust. Barbara, thank you. Listen, Tully. I'm feeling like Margaritaville is needed right now. Amanda Judy, I don't know if I'd say I had fun. It was a lot of work. I was dodging the homeless who were right next to my car digging for cans and bottles. So I was a little bit on edge because the way that I do it is the phone is in the steering wheel and I'm just kind of cocked to the side and I'm having to do everything. And I'm looking out the corner of my eye and I'm like, yo, who are these people next to my car? And yeah, all for 4 hours at that one gas station. It was crazy. Tully, yeah, man, I got comped rooms out the wazoo with Caesars, so I'm right there with you. I gotta call them and see, because now, I got clearance to film at Caesars, which I've been trying to do for 2 years. All the Caesars properties in Vegas, so I'm pumped about that. So I might be going to Vegas every month to make content for the channel between there and Kashada. Big shout out to Texan Candy. She just messaged me. But yeah, the ghetto bird. But yeah, I'm excited because now I can film where I stay. Because right now I go to Vegas, I stay at Caesars hotels for free for 5 nights. And I'll either piggyback that with 2 nights at the Cosmo or 3 nights at the Cosmo, however long we're staying, or I'll put some people up in Caesars and some people up in Cosmo and some people up in the Stratosphere, or whatever. But so it's kind of, I'm excited. I'm really excited. The reason I don't want to do Kashada, and if you guys ever follow my slot channel, it'll be more than just slots. It'll be how to manipulate the casino system and talk about things like Theo and how they decide what kind of comps you're going to get, things like that. So, Lori, I've been trying to go to Pennsylvania. The flights are ridiculous. They're all like $250 for me. So I'm trying to find cheap flights because I do like PA tickets. Ohio too, man. They got a lot of tickets. They got like 6 $30 tickets and like 14 $20 tickets. I was like, I got to get to Ohio. I think I'm going to fly into Kentucky, the Kentucky-Cincinnati airport, and I'm going to do Kentucky tickets and then Ohio tickets. So I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy. But, all right, let me see if I can, so the slots, Glam Track Star, I got a new channel, AR Platinum Slots. That's where all the slot stuff is going to be at. So, but yeah, Barbara, my wife, could care less. She just wants me to shut up. Hey, Chaz, thank you for the super chat, Chaz. I'm falling behind. Ticket Time, shout out to Ticket Time. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, so Jennifer, and like everybody always says that, right? They're like, yeah, if you come to so-and-so, meet and greet. The issue that I have is usually, like with LA, it was the same thing. Like it's same day flight. So I get there super early. I don't get much sleep the night before, sleep on the flight. And it's just work. It is get to work because ultimately I'm trying to film, ideally, I want half the content to be Texas and half the content to be from another state every month. And really what I'm trying to do is, A, give you guys a break from all the Texas lottery because I'm tired of it. I can imagine you guys are tired of it too because it's the same tickets every day, day in, day out, day in, day out, A. B, I feel like we have an untapped audience in places like California, the largest population of all the states. They're not searching for Texas lottery tickets, and that's what I do. They're searching for California lottery tickets. And you guys will stumble on me, right? Just because YouTube will put it out. But ultimately, I think, it'll be a wider audience and a break for you guys, a little change of pace. So I hope you like it. That's kind of the thought behind it. So, yeah. But Yeah, and Jason, you know, when I try to do slot machine videos on this channel, they don't perform as well as the other videos. It's like people want me to stay in my lane, so that's cool. You know, if we can flip it to where we're doing the same amount of views and revenue that we're doing on this channel from a slot channel, hey, that's just a double up. That's pretty it's pretty simple. Terry Matthews, what part of what? So I'm kind of all over the place. So Anthony G, email me about the other coins, because I know the post office like ripped your package open and stole your coins. Kind of a dick move on them. Touch base with me on that, and if I gotta get you some of these new ones, I'll hook you up with some of these new ones. And then if you want to pick your numbers for the Christmas coins, shoot me an email and let me know. I was thinking about you earlier. So yeah, yeah. So Tully's, yeah, I got a couple of those. You must have watched Brian's video this morning. He was playing those where you can win the silver coins. So yeah, the slot machine channels are fun. I prefer, I think, slot machines to lottery, mainly for one reason. Well, two reasons. A, I play $80,000 to $100,000 a year in lottery tickets. I haven't had a claimer in 2 years. My wife won $1,000 twice on this last trip in 5 minutes. She won $1,000, sat down on the next machine, and 2 minutes later won $1,000. I still haven't won $1,000 in 2 years. She won it twice in 2 minutes. And in June, when we were in Laughlin, she won $2,000. And I'm just like, I can't win on lottery tickets to save my life. So, you know, there's zero perks for me spending the amount of money that I spend on Texas lottery tickets. It's ran by the government. They don't care, right? They could care less if they give us any perks, because we're going to spend the money regardless. Because what else are we going to do? Go to the casino? Yeah, but super inconvenient, you know? It's ran by the government, so zero perks. I get nothing. If I spent the amount of money I spent on lottery at the casino, they'd be flying me out and doing stuff like that, and I would rather have those perks and benefits. And plus, there's a bigger audience. I mean, you look at people like Brian Christopher, who's got 300,000 subscribers, right? Which in the grand scheme of YouTube isn't that much, but it's 4 times what I get, and he's got 6-7 times the views. I mean, the guy's making probably, between that and Patreon, $60,000 a month. You know, $700,000-800,000 a year. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. He's got a lot of overhead too, but you know, it's a much bigger audience than lottery tickets. So, what's up, Kay Ballard? Hey everybody, I kind of went on a little rant, so I'm missing. Yeah, congrats to my wife, that's for sure. Yeah, TGA, it's, you know, that's kind of the point. It's really hard to win on these scratch-off tickets, man. Really hard. So, John Hegblum. Sorry, I couldn't read here. Yeah, I'd scratch tickets from Australia. I've got some in the mailbox, actually in the P.O. box right now. So stay tuned for that. Well, they won't be tomorrow because I didn't go pick them up. But yeah, I've got Australia tickets waiting on me. So yeah, if you want to send some more, I'm all about it. So yeah. Shout out to Midland, Texas. Midland, Odessa, what up? Yeah. GA Silver Hunter, yeah, she could. Well, I write off my losses too, but it's different. I don't file as a professional gambler. It's a production cost because I can't generate the revenue I generate without experiencing the losses. Now, the flip side of that is if I have a month where I win, then I come out ahead, which is yet to happen. It will at some point. Then I'm paying additional taxes on top of, everything else. So, but yeah. Well, so Sandra, MBS, you gotta remember, Brad doesn't get out very often. Shout out to Brad. I talk to Brad every day. He don't get out the house like that, so that's why he's doing it. He invited me on that trip, but I had my trip a week later. I was like, bro, I can't go to Vegas with you for 4 days and, you know, leave my wife at home with the kid and then turn around 3-4 days later and go back for another week, you know. Loco Raider, shoot me an email, arbreaks@gmail.com. Yeah, appreciate you, GA Silver Hunter, checking me out. Hopefully you guys, you know, I know most of y'all are eating breakfast or driving to work or, you know, in the bathroom when you watch me, and that's fine. I just hope that, you know, you guys, A, get some sort of entertainment from what I'm doing, and B, I hope that you guys watching me lose gives you a realistic idea of what the lottery is like in Texas, and it helps you to make more informed choices with your lottery purchases when you do decide to spend your hard-earned money, you know. Nicole, I don't know if I'll go to Iowa. It's there's not a lot in Iowa. It's, I think there's a casino, so if I do go, I'll be staying at the casino for free. So I'm so tired. I'm sorry. New England Scratcher. How much do you plan to do on AR slots? That just depends on my budget. So the way that I film is to manage my time wisely. So for example, I've played this whole month. So 20 days, I've only played off camera, I think $210 in tickets, which isn't very much for me. And it's been like very spaced apart. It was like I played one day, like before I went to Vegas, and I played one ticket after, and then another ticket after, a 20 after and a 10 after. So I haven't even scratched much besides California, because what I'll do is, like, we get paid on Monday. Kind of sucks. It's 2 days late because 21st is on Saturday. But yeah, so I get paid on Monday. I'll pay all the bills for the entire month, and then I'll take all the money that's left and I'll go out and film. It's probably Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'll film for about 3 days, and I'll be editing and uploading in between that. So everybody on Patreon, when you get these 10, 14 video dumps, that's why, right? So I'll probably only film Monday and Tuesday because I'm going to try and go somewhere else to play lotto. But I only film 2 days a week. I mean, 2 days a month, 2 or 3 days a month. And then I'm done for the whole month, right? And it allows me to manage my finances better because I've made all the videos I need to make. They're done, they're over with. I can adjust how big my videos are. If I'm ahead, I might do a $400 chase instead of a $300 chase, or a $350 chase instead of a $400 chase, whatever. And so the same thing will happen with slots, right? Like my slot trips that I've tentatively planned are usually 1 day or 2 days. Like I show up 8 o'clock in the morning. The plan is to get there and just gamble for 12, 13, 14 hours and just load it up, take a 6-hour nap and catch a flight. And that's it, you know? So it's all going to depend on the budget, because I'll set a budget. It'll probably be to lose $1,500, $2,000, something like that. And then however many videos I can make with that is, you know, what it'll be until it becomes self-sustaining. So, and hey, we're at almost 50% of the view time. We got the subscribers. We just got to get 2,000 more hours of watch time. So go click play and walk away. But yeah. No, Relic Digger, I would never quit if the slot channel became as successful, because it would be a double up. You know what I mean? Like I'd be making twice the money. It just wouldn't make any sense. So, Sherry Kemp, thank you. Kim Vest, I am live. I'm behind on these super chats too, or there's just chats in general. The Thanksgiving coins, they should have emailed me, because I sent those out a while back. Now, I did have 6 come back that I got to ship out tomorrow morning or Monday. I've been trying to get these things out all week. It's been a hectic week. But yeah, so I had 6 coins get returned. So I got to ship those back out along with some fan mail for Landon. So yeah, it's now in December, we make more money. So I might go live more. I might do some other videos more. I don't know. We're gonna see. I might do $1,000 video again. I'm just saying, putting it out there. Jamie Martinez, how well do I know Slot Lady? I don't. I've given her a couple super chats and said what's up, because I do watch her. I watch her and Brian, and that's it with slots. But I don't know her, she probably vaguely remembers me from a couple super chats, but that's it. Daniel Vega, yeah, next time I go to Laughlin, I'll probably come to Arizona. So they fly me out to Laughlin for free. Excuse me. And it's right across the river. So, Relic Digger, don't quit your job to watch my content. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so Israel, what's my biggest win? Sadly, in 5 years of doing this channel, hit 5 years on November 1st, by the way. Happy anniversary to me. My biggest win has only been $1,000 twice. I hit it on Willy Wonka, and I hit it on whatever 500 million payout, I think is what it was. I can't remember. Old school. What's up, Loco? Dennis, this is not Diet Dew. It's nothing hard. Just a little Ruby Redbird. That's all I have right now. Little Shiner. I am super tired. Yeah, I saw that at Council Bluffs. I was looking today because I was trying to find a hotel near Cincinnati, and I was looking at Indiana and Illinois and a couple places around there to see what kind of options I had, but no luck. Christina, I don't know where I want to go next. Where do you guys want to see me go next? It's kind of up to that. And yeah, Relic Digger, Mountain Dew is better. I'm all out of dew. Flight back was great. Super chill. Hey, thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. Yeah, they might. Some of the odds are definitely a little bit better in during the holidays, it seems. But yeah, Jason, I'm not going to Chicago. My wife had a trip for Chicago planned in a couple of weeks, and made 0 sense to me. And I think they're going to cancel it. So. Yeah, Debbie, it's funny. Actually, last time I was in Laughlin, I was in Arizona. I parked my jet ski on the other side of the river. Did a little photo shoot and stuff. Alex Key. So this is a good question. Are you on profit so far with scratching? I have. Even in the months that I got claimers and won $1,000, I still lost on scratchers. Now, you throw YouTube revenue in there, and I'm considerably up, but not on lottery. Sean Lombardi, you know what? All my sunglasses are in the they're in the kitchen. One by one, they make their way back into the house, and then I'm blinded. So, Anthony G, Idaho, bro, you're a Cali boy. Hold on, let's see. I know your address. I'm not going to say that part. Hayward, California. You're welcome. I've written your address so often that I know the street number. I know the street name. I'm not going to say it out loud. Hayward, California. Idaho. I thought about going to Puerto Rico. Thought about that. So, Jason, so a little bit of both, high limit, low limit. What's up, Tara S? Um, no, I don't really go to Rio Grande Valley, Rodrigo. I'm gonna have to in a few months. I'm actually going to Mexico. But yeah, typically don't head down to RGV. But Aaron Finley, no, I wasn't on Crenshaw. I was out in Inglewood, so I wasn't out in Compton. It was in the middle of a high-speed chase in Inglewood, though. Yeah, well, Anthony, you bought tickets in Idaho? Amanda, yes, my name is Aaron. That's part of the AR Platinum. Weirdest ticket I ever scratched. I'm going to give that to... There's a couple of them. You know, I think the ones that we had 3-ish years ago that were pull tabs and scratchers, kind of quirky, gimmicky, those were weird. Jamie, yeah, table games are boring to me, right? So I don't play table games. I mean, I play a little bit, but not on camera. Like, I find blackjack to be incredibly boring. Nothing against people that enjoy that. It's just not for me. So I'm not going to be doing that. But we were getting down on some at the craps table a little bit when we were in Vegas off camera. So, bro, Southern Scratching, bro, that was just what I showed you guys. Like, I found the link afterwards to the high-speed chase, and it was pretty funny. Like, they started the video footage right after they left where I was. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna be on TV. Mama, I'm on TV. But it was right after. So it was kind of funny. It was pretty funny. Yeah, they were not shooting a movie. Industrial Painkiller. Yeah. So, yeah, the Battleship was weird too, man. That was another weird one. So, now New England Scratcher, there are a few. You know, Slot Lady films, I don't know if she's at the D or where she films her card games, but no, Alex Key, if anything, you know, it's just more motivation to keep going if I find the big one. So, $1 Million Book Scratcher. I talk to Millionaire Book Scratcher. Yeah, pretty much every day I talk to him. Him and I give each other all sorts of crap all day long. Steve Zepp. So comps, the way that they determine your comps is based on something called Theo, which is your theoretical loss. So for everybody that's out there, if you want to know what you're going to get comped, and it's a little different with table games. It's based on what you wager and how long that you wager, how long that you're playing. But with other games like video poker, it's the odds are there, and it's based specifically on that. With slot machines, it's based off of their payout rate. So for example, if you're playing slot machines that have a payout of 90%, there's a 10% theoretical loss. And if you run through, say, $20,000 of coin in one day, they expect you to lose 10% of that, which would be $2,000. So your comps will be under $2,000, but they'll be high enough to where you'll still maybe 1,500, right? They might comp you suites at that point. And they're fine with that, because if a suite costs $1,000 a night, it doesn't cost them $1,000 a night, right? Their overhead on that, their lost revenue isn't $1,000. I mean, it is, but it isn't. So, and they expect to get that money back from you. So whether it's on the front end or the back end, either way, they're going to comp you something in that range. So you could expect to get really, really nice rooms, based off of what you're spending. So it's always better to either do one of two things: to either play a whole lot on your first day and then, with your card in, play a ton, right? And just run through that coin in, just money, 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 money. And then if you're playing low limits for the rest of your trip, just leave your card out, right? Like, don't even let them see that, because all they're going to see is you came and you spent a whole lot of money in one day. And then for their system, their computers, that's what it's going to look like. Like, you come down here for a day, you're going to drop 20 grand, and they're going to make $2,000 off of you, So they're going to comp the hell out of you and get you back out there so they can get that $2,000 from you. So, I must have missed what Christina and Barbara are talking about. So you guys might want to fill me back in on there. So, Ernesto's going to Mexico. Ten cuidado, amigo. Oh, you're talking about Jack? Yeah, so actually Jack made me an editor or something like that on his channel. So I was able to go through and look and see kind of what's going on. I reached out to him and said, hey, listen, if you give me access, I'll dig through your analytics. And it's like, hey, what's up, Esther Goulart? Big shout out to Esther and Rose and Anthony, all you guys in Hayward, California. But yeah, no, I reached out to Jack, and it sucks. And that's part of the YouTube problem, especially now with all this COVID stuff, which, by the way, if you have big wins, send me an email, wins of the week at gmail.com. I'm going to start doing wins of the week again. I stopped doing that for the same reason that Jack is frustrated, because I almost got my entire channel deleted for doing the wins of the week video, because every week I would get slammed with these sales of prohibited good strikes on my account. And they give you the first one, it's a warning, but it's there forever. And then they give you the second one, and then I can't upload for 7 days. I can't use custom thumbnails for 7 days. Hey, Caramel Fudge, thank you for the super chat. Can't do anything, can't go live. Shout out Maria Goulart, Maria G. But every time I would do these videos, they would flag them, and then I'd have to get on Twitter and literally beg, and make it appear like I'm crying to get their attention so that they would fix the problem. I'm like, I'm not even selling anything. How are you going to give me a strike, for selling prohibited goods, regulated goods, when I'm not selling anything? Like, what are you talking about? And then I'd have them reviewed, and the review would get overturned, and they'd say, nope, you're selling stuff. I'm like, I'm not. Woosah. And I'd have to get on Twitter and beg them, and then it would take a day or two, 36 hours ish, and they would get it all fixed. Well, then one time during COVID, they just didn't have nobody to do it. And I had a shout out to Rhino Scratches. Rhino was going through it too. So me and Rhino were talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And they got his fixed in like a day, and I'd been waiting 8-9 days, and I'm on a 2-week ban at this point, because now I'd gotten a third strike. I got a warning, a strike, and another strike. So now they got me on a 2-week deal, and they're like, if you get another one, that's it, bro. We're gonna terminate your channel. And so it's like, bro, what do you want me to do? So I'm begging them on Twitter. They blocked me. They didn't block me, because it would have said they blocked you, but they muted me. I had to create a burner account and beg on that one, and a different, set of team members read it, and they got it fixed. But I was like, yo, I'm one strike away from losing something I've worked hard on for 5 years. Big shout out to Chuck Crab. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I almost lost my channel. So I stopped doing the wins of the week until COVID kind of calmed down. And now, with all this stuff picking back up, I'm kind of afraid to start again. But if you have big wins that you would like to share and you want featured on the channel, winsoftheweek@gmail.com. And I'll start sorting those out and putting those back up on Sundays. So you guys seem to enjoy them. Oh. And yeah, YouTube, the thing is, man, it's too big. So Christina, like, I get it. I'm not making excuses for them because ultimately I think it's garbage. But Shay laughed. Drinking with ourselves at home tonight. No playing with ourselves. No crosswords today, my dear. But no, I mean, the thing is, YouTube is too big. It's impossible. There are not enough people to employ. Jason McDermott, no, I wasn't able to. And this is the problem. There are not enough people to employ to fix all of these things. And they have to rely on algorithms. And when you're trying to do that manual review process, unfortunately, a lot of that is outsourced outside of America, and they don't always have the same understanding of our culture or what we deem to be A, B, or C. And, you know, what is a regulated good here may not be there, or what my intention was when I said something may not necessarily be what they thought it would be if I said that to them. So John Reyes, I got a Yukon XL SLT with, you know, we had to get my kid needed the TVs. That was the big thing. So, and we got a big family, so extended family. So I needed 8 seats. You know, we go to Florida every year, and you know, so yeah. Our mascot, which one? JR or Pesky? Pesky number 1. Yeah, what's going on in the UK? Well, you know, it sucks. UK tickets anyway. They just, you know, they only go up to $5 now. That's kind of terrible. Yeah, you know, Christina, it's Jack is lucky because he's in a position where he doesn't rely on this. When these things happen to me, it's very, very stressful. I'm not saying it's not for Jack. I know it is because the email conversations that I've had back and forth with him, I know it's stressful. To the point where, you know, somebody like Jack or Millionaire Book Scratcher or Secret Scratcher, they may look at a situation like this and say, you know what, not worth my time. It's not worth it for the money that I'm going to get back. And I totally understand that. For me, it has to be because this is what I've chosen to do at this point. So, yeah, it's my livelihood, right? So this is what I work hard for. And, you know, it's very stressful. This has been a rough year. I lost half. I made half of what I normally make from March to July. Yeah, 5 months, March to July. I think August, I finally started getting back into what I would call normal. Excuse me. So, Jamie Martinez, yeah, man, I used to win second chance drawings all the time. I got a $100 Cowboys gift card I should be getting. But yeah, I haven't won a lot lately, and the contests have been kind of The Texans and the Cowboys have gone down and down and down every year. They get worse and worse. What's up, Robert? Yeah, John, it's basically a Suburban. It's just, you know, the GMC version. So a little bit. So this is the mid-level trim, John. I had the mid-level trim Tahoe, well, Suburban when I was in California, and much different. So I think the mid-level trim on the Yukon is more equivalent to what they call the LTZ or the Premier trim on the Suburbans. And really the Denali version of this car, the only difference it really had was the engine. It's got the 6.2 instead of the 5.3, so 420 horsepower instead of 355. It's got the head-up display, chrome trim, different wheels. But really, that was about it. I mean, I've got everything else in this car: heated, cooled seats, 3 TVs, power everything. So just don't have head-up display. Got the 5.3 and no chrome paneling that I don't want anyway. So, but yeah, I was surprised. I expected, I don't know what I expected, but it was interesting being in that Suburban, because it was just lacking some things that I was used to. The infotainment system was a little different too. It was kind of weird, very strange, but the rest was identical. It filmed perfectly, so it did the job. So that was cool. Renee Baker, I have a husky who's going to be in the bathroom for the next 2 days. I'm over it. Donald Jean, that is not Diet Dew. It's fizzy, but it ain't Diet Dew. I think I missed a super chat here. Stevie C, how long were you doing YouTube, man? The toughest thing is really being consistent and sticking through it and trying not to suck. My first videos sucked. I think everybody's first videos suck. So sometimes you got to get over that hump. You got to establish yourself as not sucky, as consistent, and you got to find a way to really get out of your comfort zone, I think, and be able to flip the switch off and on. I'm super chill right now. I feel like this is a different environment than when I film. When I film, it's weird. It's like a character, like I get in and I'm just, I'm on, and then I hit the stop button and I'm off, and I kind of go back. Now it's an extension of who I am. I'm pretty, I'm kind of on 10 all the time, but I feel like in my videos I'm on 12 or 15. So, what's up, Carlos from California? So, but yeah, James Richards having another grandbaby. Congratulations. I'm thinking about having another baby. I don't know though. I got JR is enough. I feel like he's finally at an age where I can chill out a little bit. I don't know if maybe I should put all my eggs in his basket. I don't know. Congratulations, James, on your new grandbaby that's coming. It's exciting. I'm all about family, man. I just put 4 people from my wife's side of the family onto to my cell phone plan, so hopefully they can get some better service. Family first, man. Gotta take care of the family. So at the end of the day, that's all you got: yourself, your family, and your integrity. And that's, again, I'm not going to get into it too much, but I'm not going to tell anybody how to run their channel, but when you see these people that they just win all the time, they win, big win, huge win, every day, huge win, wow, it's like this is not real. It's like wrestling, right? Yeah, it's kind of real, but you're missing that fourth wall. You're missing things, and it just bugs me. I don't know. Aaron Finley, I hope they do get rid of Harden, get rid of Westbrook. Everybody's whiny, everybody's complaining. All right, bye. We couldn't win with you anyway. It's, you want to go. We'll get a whole lot of draft picks and some talent for you, and you'll go somewhere and you'll get to the first, second round there, and you'll fail there too. And I just couldn't get it done. Harden's had 9 years, 10 years. Couldn't do it with Chris Paul, couldn't do it with Russell Westbrook. It's time for something different. I'm more upset about George Springer, who I don't think we're going to be able to get back on the Astros. And you know what? If you hate the Astros, that's fine, but that's my team. I'm just saying. Southern scratching. Who had a claimer tonight? I must have missed that. Barbara, you know, as much as I cook, I do not do Thanksgiving dinner. If I did, I would be brining a turkey for like 2 days beforehand. I would probably have homemade stuffing, deviled eggs, some sort of nice mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, obviously, homemade rolls, and something else. I don't know. I don't do yams. I don't do the sweet potatoes. My wife does. I don't do it though. So, Mr. A Gamer. No, I was only in California for like 8 hours, bro. Yeah, it was in and out, man, like a robbery, you know. I got things to do. Things to do. So yeah, Daryl, same thing, man. These trips that I make, if I can do them in one day, that's the plan. You know, if I can fly somewhere at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and get there at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning and scratch until 7 or 8 o'clock at night and fly out, that's what I'll do. You know, I pick up a car. I already know which gas stations I'm going to go to. I plan everything out. I go, hope that it all works out, and it's just grind it out, grind it out, grind it out. And then, you know, that's it. That is it. So yeah, I'm a Cooper. Have a good night. But yeah, it's funny. I either get a lot of love or a lot of hate based on how I call out my numbers. So yeah, I always do smallest to largest because it's easier for me to remember, you know, and I can form patterns, but I'm a math nerd, and so that's kind of it. Esrael, I'm a Texans fan through and through, you know. I bleed deep steel blue, but Bill O'Brien has destroyed this team for the next 3 years at least. We need to trade J.J. Watt and, you know, maybe send him to, Pittsburgh with his brothers and, you know, get something in return and hope that he wins a much-deserved championship. So, New England Scratcher, you getting claimers and, you know, not sharing them with me? Claimer. I got a claimer. Yeah, Brian, I don't want to see George in another uniform either, but I don't see how it doesn't happen. I just feel like it's you know, it's just bound to happen. There's just not enough money. I mean, we got Correa's contract coming up too, so dude, that is awesome. NES. That's totally, so I had a similar situation happen. I play contests, right? This is something else I could go over with you guys. But I play instant win games every night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I set alarms, I wake up and I play instant win games and I go to bed. And they used to be a lot better than what they are. There used to be a lot more, especially with COVID, they've kind of shrank. There used to be 40, 50, 60 that I would play every night. Now there's 15 or 20, maybe. But so I had one back in 2011. I won $1,000 in Sports Authority gift cards, right? In $150, $25 increments. But I accumulated over the course of this 9-month Ozarka contest $1,000 in gift cards. I took my wife, my mom, and my sister to Sports Authority, rest in peace, Sports Authority. And I said, get whatever the hell you want. And mom was like, well, I like this shirt, but it's like $30. I was like, I don't care. We got $1,000. Save my money. Get whatever you want to get. Woman, I don't care. Get whatever, dude. Are you sure? Yes. Just buy whatever. Everybody got shoes. Everybody got everything. And we check out, and it was like $380. I was like, God, I can't even spend $1,000 here. I didn't have a kid. Otherwise, I'd have been like $400 baseball bat, $300 glove. We're almost out of money. But so I took them out on a shopping spree, gave the rest of them away to my in-laws to buy cleats and stuff like that for the kids for soccer. Like 3 days later, won $5,000 from Puma. So karma. So New England Scratcher, you know, same thing with my wife. We're paying for her sister's college tuition right now. So it's been the second grown-up I've put through college. But my wife, I think this is why she wins all this money and I don't, right? Because I guess I'm a bad person and she's not. But so when we were in Laughlin in June, she won $2,000 and basically put all of it on her sister's semester of college. And I mean, we were paying for it anyway, but you know, boom, there it is, done, right? Paid. And so she goes to Vegas, wins $2,000 in 2 minutes. You know, when it's time for us to start paying for the next semester. So it's like I said, it's karma. It's like God was like, hey, I know where your heart's at, so let me go ahead and give you this money real quick and do good things with it. So yeah, those things come back. Whether you want to believe it or not is up to you. But New England Scratcher, I'm with you on the karma, because I know for sure maybe that's why I can't win a claimer. So Nightingale Scratcher, you on a coffee break? It's 11 o'clock. What time is it? 11:15. We got about 8 minutes left in this live. You guys know I can talk. If you knew me, you'd be like, bro, shut up. So Victor, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm outside the garage. So yeah, send me some Massachusetts tickets. I got a buddy that sends me the Corvette tickets all the time, and I always lose on them. I feel so bad. Yeah, how'd that Ponder pick work out, huh? It's funny. Oh man. Yeah, listen, Brian, they can keep Verlander. They can do whatever with Verlander. Even Greinke, you know, yeah, let them go. Let them go. Good, no, smiley face. I'm yawning as I'm reading it. And no, I don't. I never sleep, bro. Yeah. Chris Q, if you're here for the 50, you're in the wrong spot. You got to go to AR Platinum slots and go watch those videos and comment. I had to turn comments off on the other ones because I know people are going to be like, I'm here to win the money. I'm like, wrong video, fool. Go to the other video. But Ryan, I don't know, man. You know, people that play, that don't play, I know, I only bought one ticket and I won $10 million. All right, I'm going to skip a bunch of you guys. Let's see. Yeah, Austin Hunter, like, you know, I think it's, if you're close to the Texas border, it would be more in your best interest to do a Texas lottery-based channel, because we are the second largest state for population-wise, and we have $50 tickets. People really like watching $50 tickets. You know, I tell people all the time, I feel as if the turning point for my channel came, I used to do a morning video and an evening video, and it was $60 in the morning, $60 in the evening. And my thought was, if I consolidate those into one video with about $120 budget to spend, oh, I'm sorry, but I always include a $50 ticket, that maybe things will blow up a little bit. And that, and I had a really good win on a full pack of $20 tickets. It really worked out. Hey, what's up, 2020 scratchers? But yeah, it blew up. I was getting 250 to 300 subscribers a day for like 3 or 4 weeks. I was out in Florida, and that was July of 2018. I didn't make the kind of money I made that month until this September. So it was crazy, the amount of money and subscribers that could come from one video going viral. So really made the entire channel. Kind of crazy. Nightingale. Hey, so yeah, my wife's a nurse, so I get that all the time. We have at least 2, probably 3 or 4 bottles of sanitizer, an entire pack of masks. I've got 2 of my own. Yeah, mask up. Rodrigo, I don't think any really famous people follow me. It is strange though, man, when I get recognized out in public. That's kind of weird. It's weird being on the other side of that. That's what I'll say is when I'm driving, like I was driving and I had a guy that was like, pull down the window. And I'm like, nobody has cranks anymore, but this isn't a very effective roll down your window sign. He's like, roll down your window. I was like, huh? He rolled it down and he was like, ARPLATINUM. And I was like, yo. And my wife was like, she is not having it. She's over it. So, yeah, every time it happens, she's like, so, yeah, thank you, Nightingale. Appreciate that. Yeah. You know what's funny though, man, is Ultimate 13. Thank you. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I have been drinking. Ultimate 13, are you Clint V? Leave a comment down below, because Clint V, one of your packages got sent back, so I got to send that back. So I meant to ask you about that. I meant to send you an email and let you know, hey, it got sent back. Here's the problem with the coins. Well, we'll just start off. 1, sometimes coins get sent back to me because when they're ran through the machine is stupid and it will read my return address as the address and just ship it back to me. For that reason, I stopped signing the tops of the envelope. So if you liked the signatures, well, sorry. Just the return address is up there now. Also saves me about 3 hours of writing, but I was getting a lot of packages sent back because of that. They get sent back because not enough postage, because sometimes they get classified as a small envelope. Sometimes they think it's a small package. It depends on who you ask, where it is down the line, and who wants to, step in and make that decision. I go to some post offices and they won't let me send it as a package. They make me send it as an envelope. Even when I want tracking, they give me crap for it, and don't really want to let me do it because they're too small and they're supposed to be sent as an envelope, not as a package. And if I want to send it as an envelope, I need to send it as registered mail or certified mail, one of the two. Third, because of the way that the coins feel inside of there, they think it's a lithium-ion battery. Those are not eligible to go onto planes. So they send it back to me because you cannot mail lithium-ion batteries through the postal service. But it's not a battery, it's a coin. But so often I will have those that come back and they say, ineligible, cannot send through the mail. And I peel the sticker off, I throw it back in the same little blue box, and they find its way to where it's supposed to be. Anyway, rant over. Barbara, y'all are silly. Brian, I'm not trying to get shot in LA wearing an Astros hat, okay? So, yeah. Scratch Queen, my wife doesn't really care about scratching. If I give her a ticket, she'll scratch it. But she really doesn't. She doesn't care, and she'll miss things. Like she'll get a 10x and just be like, I didn't know. I don't know what to tell you. So it's kind of funny. NES is like, yeah, let me go ahead and sign the back of that ticket for you. You on your way to the claim center? Yeah, I'll sign that for you. Teflon, 12 and 1. I always lose when they show up, and they always show up right next to each other. It's like they're mocking me. Just like, hey, guess what? Yeah, we're back. You're gonna lose, sucker. And then I lose. So, yeah, New England Scratcher. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's the same thing. $1.20, right? I do. So I do 2 forever stamps and an additional ounce stamp, and so it's $1.25. And then for I put 2 on there. I actually do $1.40 because my coins are 2 inches. My coins is bigger than your coin. Now, because they do weigh 2 ounces, so I do 2 additional ounce stamps just to make sure. And I got about a 98 to 99% success rate, which is why I don't change it to doing the tracking, because it'll take 3 hours for them to do all the tracking on that. It takes forever, right? B, it's like $4 compared to $1.20. So then I got to charge you guys $3 plus $2 for me standing in line for 3-4 hours. So when I only have 2 come back out of every 100, I just eat the cost on those and, send them back. Oh, man. So, Jennifer, I'm sorry to hear that you got your wallet stolen. Now, listen, I'm working on a promo that we're shooting for this wallet. And this is the extra trackable wallet. So you're gonna get ready for another one of my infomercials. It's coming, but it's got this little deal right here that slides right in here, like so. Like I said, like so. And it's trackable, so you can actually track down your wallet. If you lose it at your house or wherever, you can actually. It's kind of like a. It's called Chipolo. I don't know. But it's like the little whatever they're called. I can't think of what they're called right now. But yeah, it'll track, it'll beep at you, all that stuff. So they sent me one for free, and I'll be honest, I've been rocking a Costanza wallet, big fatty, all my life, and I swapped everything over to this. It's not the best with cash, but I think I carry around more cash than most people do, so I'm in like the 1%. But in the casino, it was great, like just boom. And then I had all my player cards, I had my license, my debit card, everything's right there. Touch of a button. Woo. It was great, man. It's slim, RFID proof, so nobody's gonna steal your info. It was great. It's a great little wallet. So yeah, you'll see the infomercial. We're working on that, so that's coming. But we are past our time. Let's see. Ernesto, sí, mi esposa es de México. So, sí. Ella es España. Mexicana. NES, they're like 70-something bucks, I think. They got a, shoot me an email, arbreaks@gmail.com. They got like my little promo link or whatever, the 30% off plus another 5% with my link. So they're like almost 40% off for Black Friday. I wanted a black one. They sent me brown. Whatever, it's free. I really can't complain too much. But they got these new aluminum ones. I was like, damn, that's the ones I want, man. These like aluminum, stainless, titanium, whatever they are. I gotta go look. Same thing, but these cool looking metal ones. And I was like, yo, that's the one I want. I'm like, can I send this one back? And y'all, no, fine, okay. But yeah, so shoot me an email, and I'll hook you up with a link, because I really do like, I got the chair for free, and the chair video was funny, and then we did the promo for Raid Shadow Legends, and I played the hell out of Raid in my spare time for like 6 months. I played Raid, but the wallet was the one that I was the most like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I said, man, let me bring it to Vegas so I could shoot some promo shots with it. And as I was in Vegas and I was, running around and doing stuff, I was like, man, I'm really not trying to lose this wallet. And it's Vegas. You do things, yeah, short-term memory. So I was like, I want a wallet. It's not going to fall out of my pocket. That it's going to be functional. And I swapped out the stuff that I needed, and the thing has been great. I haven't gone back. I just have no, like, it was like, I really don't need all this crap. I don't need to save all these receipts, and if I do, like, I got one, and it's just for a battery. I bought my wife's, again, family first, right? This is the kind of luck I have, okay? Family first. I bought my wife's little sister a $120 battery for her car. And while I was getting the battery, I was like, let me go ahead and change out my windshield wipers. It slipped out of my hand, came back down, busted my windshield. Now I need a new windshield. No good deed goes unpunished. Don't forget that. Blah. So, anyway. Max Vasquez, yes, unfortunately, I will have another hot challenge. Not looking forward to that. I'm really not. Chat's not keeping up. Now, I don't know if that's me or y'all. It looks like I'm caught back up. Oh, wait. Let's see. No, Joe, the Texas lottery. So, you want to talk about they don't exist? They literally told me, I had like a 30-minute conference call with the lottery commission, right? And it was going great. It was super awesome. And I was really pumped up because I just call him my cameraman, my buddy Thomas. Go check out Big Pineapple Productions if you need some pictures or videos. My buddy Thomas and I were talking about doing a lottery I already totally forgot. Let me drink some more, I'll remember. A lottery, whatever the hell it's called, a documentary on what happens when you get a claimer, right? What is the claim process? How do they validate it? How do they know whatever? And then that got us thinking, well, what if we do the conception of a lottery ticket, how they thought about what it should look like, what it should be about, the prize structure, go do the printing process, fly out to Vegas to IGT, see how they do the printing process. Basically, how it's made of lottery tickets, but better than how it's made did it, by starting with the creation, the inception, the drawings, the renderings, the printing, the storage, the shipping, all the way, and follow this ticket until somebody's scratching it off, gets a claimer, full circle, back to the lottery commission to get your money, and how all that happens. And so I was talking to them about this, and they were super pumped up, and they were like, this is really cool. We've been watching your videos. We're going to be honest, we didn't know you guys existed. We didn't even know that there was a community of you guys doing this. And this is less than a year ago. So I've been doing this for 5 years. That's how little the lottery commission even gets it. Like, they're not involved with us. They probably know now that we exist, but I mean, they didn't know, they didn't care. The issue that I came across with them was, if I work for them, then I'm an employee, and as an employee, I cannot play the lottery. So that wasn't going to work. And I actually think it was Governor Greg Abbott that finally had the no, we're not going to do anything with this AR Platinum guy. It went all the way up to him, I think, to figure out what we were going to do. But they finally replied back and said, unfortunately, we just can't do anything with you. So, yeah. So NES, I'm glad they call you. They don't even reply back to my emails now. So unless it's an open records request. But yeah, my connection that I had at the lottery commission with their PR team stopped replying to me. So it is what it is, And like I said, I'm much happier having a relationship with the casinos and doing the slots than I am the lottery commission, because they don't have much to offer me, right? And ultimately, that's what this is, man. This is a what can you do for me kind of gig. And I mean, I'm not like The Rock, who's getting $1 million per Instagram post, but this is how I make a living. So it's in my best interest to work with the people that are going to support me more financially. So listen, man, I'm more than happy to come. Jason, NES, all you guys, I'd love to come to Boston. Always been I hate New York. Okay. Sports. I'm going to say I hate New York sports. I hate the Lakers. Okay. We'll go to LA. I hate the Lakers. I hate the Dodgers. I like the Raiders. I'm a Raiders fan because they're in Las Vegas. But I've always been a Raiders fan. But that was more Oakland, O-Town instead of L.A. But always hated the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. I hate the Giants. I hate the Jets. I hate the Knicks. I was so happy when the Rockets pounded Patrick Ewing and them into submission in 93 or 94. So inherently hating New York means I inherently loved the Patriots, the Red Sox, the Bruins, just the Celtics. When y'all had the big three, it's great. You know why? Because it wasn't New York. So anyway, so yeah, I would love to go to Boston. So, well, listen, Barbara, I've learned one of my biggest sayings that I've had after 10 years of corporate America was I've learned not to think. All it does is give me a headache and ultimately leave me feeling let down. So I've learned not to think. All it does is get me in trouble. But yeah, the amount of money that I spend individually, drop in the bucket for them. But when you think about the fact, and I did this with baseball cards too back in the day, when you think about not the individual effort, but the fact that now, and it's not just me, it's not solely because of me, there are other channels that inspired too, but the fact that there are channels that started because they watched me, and now they spend money and they inspire other people as well, right? So if you look at a whole, the amount of money spent by lottery ticket channels in Texas, I'm sure it's a noticeable enough jump to where, I mean, they're going to sell the tickets anyway, but now they're selling them at I would say between a 2 and a 5%, maybe not, maybe 1 or 2% faster rate. And if that means a 2% gain in revenue year over year, that's a big stat, huge stat. That's what it's all about, year over year revenue. That's probably my most important metric that I judge my channel on, and it was my entire the entire basis of my plan for this year. And not going to get there because of COVID, but I would say, I probably would have without COVID, but it was, it's important to them too, I'm sure. So, Barbara, I'm not coming to Boston in springtime. I want to go for the snow. It's not hot right now. Let me see. 81 degrees. Now, it's probably because the front of my car is in the garage, but it's like $70 or $70, 70 degrees outside. So, well, Scratch Queen, I'm just, I'm passionate about lottery tickets, and I saw that there was a market for people who were passionate about lottery tickets. And in my opinion, at the time, the people that were doing them did not meet my need for what I needed for a lottery ticket channel. And so I took it upon myself to create a channel based off of what I wanted to see, in the hopes that other people had the same desire to see what I wanted to see from a lottery ticket channel that I did. So I feel like that's been a success, so. Rodrigo, I went about a year ago with Candy, trying to get her out there again. So. Yeah, NES, I mean, dude, I spend on my own 100,000, so I would imagine if we had if you look at the 70,000 people that watch me and you add it all up, it's probably a big number, Probably a big number. All right, ladies and gents, I went 17 minutes over. I love you guys. I feel much better now. I still smell like a skunk, kind of, a little bit, but I'm a lot more happier now. So, anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by to chit chat with me for a little bit. If you sent me a super chat, much appreciated. Thank you guys. Yeah, and if you wanted the Christmas coins, if you don't follow me on Snapchat, I always preview the designs on Snapchat first and then offer them first pick of numbers. And so yeah, with these Christmas coins, we've already sold almost 30%, and I haven't even talked about it yet on YouTube. And I'm sure when I do that video, we'll probably sell out that night. Christmas coins they turn out pretty good. I like them. So if you want to see those, you want to get one, ARBreaks, ARBREAKS @gmail.com. Check it out, send me an email, and I'll send you a picture of them. And if you want one, I'll let you know what numbers we got left. And yeah, like Kelly said, go to ARPLATINUM slots, go check that out. And I'll probably do a video tomorrow that says, hey, if you want to see, I'll probably put the next 3 California videos up early the day before. So if you want to watch those a day early for the 122 people that are in here, then go check those out. So, did Jack come in? Jack, what's up, brother? Sorry I couldn't help you out more, man. Huge bummer, man. I really hoped it was something I could just find in the data. But it's just YouTube being YouTube, unfortunately. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night, wonderful weekend. Stay safe, be kind, love one another. Holla at your boy.